Hi there, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I'm Suzy here and coming to you live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And today is day 7 of my 10 days Go Live journey. And I have a special second session interview with a special guest. So do watch on. And before we move on, I'd like to have a short introduction on myself. I'm Suzy here. I'm an online business entrepreneur and mentor who's doing this business for 19 months now. While I'm doing this business as a side hustle, I'm also a full-time music teacher in profession for 8 years plus. And I'm engaged to be married and a cat parent here. So that's about me. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce, hi, Debbie from Canada. Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to
And
see you. How are you?
yes, yeah, I'm good here and welcome. And thank you so much for making time for our session today.
No
So,
problem.
yes. And before we move on to our, content today, can you please introduce yourself to our fellow audience today?
Of course. Hi, everybody. My name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and currently living in Salmon Arm, British Columbia, Canada. I am a mom of 2 adult children and I am married to Portuguese husband and we have a dog named Leo. And what else? And I started this online business back in 2019.
Okay. Thank you so much, Debbie. Yeah. Oh, you are a furry parent as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What kind of Leo? What is he?
He is a mix with Pomeranian and miniature husky, so Pomsky.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, mine is a Siamese cat, so he's a rescue cat. I had it for a
Mm.
year already, so it's another journey. I have a previous cat, but passed on sadly, so this is another journey for me. Yes.
I see.
Yes, thank you. And so we'd like to go into this question. So basically, it is what can you tell us how is your life, before the business, and why did you decided to be in this? Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so I started this business back in 2019 February, and at that time, I was working as a realtor. I was a real estate agent, selling people's houses and helping my clients to look for their home. And also, my husband had a restaurant. So I was working at the restaurant as well because he was always at the restaurant. So, in order for him, for me to spend time with him, I had to be at the restaurant. And I was helping quite a bit inside of the restaurant, doing like serving to hosting to human resources, accounts, everything. So, and then my kids were in high school. So my life was like too busy. I was really, really busy. And though I was with my husband at the restaurant, but it wasn't like husband and wife. It was more like co-worker. We were working together. What we talked about was, how's the restaurant, about the finance, all these things. And then I was really, really frustrated. This is my second marriage and I started to feel, oh, maybe I made a mistake. I didn't expect my marriage life or my life was going to be this way. I married somebody wonderful to have a happy life together, enjoy the life together. But it wasn't like that. And I knew that I had to do something to regain myself because I was losing. I I lost all my hopes. I didn't have any dreams back then because life was coming at me daily basis. I just had to do things, to survive, right? Sorry, my dog wants to join me. So but I didn't know what to do. All I was doing is I was kept praying to God because I didn't know what else to do.
Mm-hmm.
One day, and then I tell you, I wasn't even looking for a new job or
Mm-hmm.
anything. online because
Mhm.
I was so scared of online. I thought
Oh,
everybody was a scammers online.
yes, I know the feeling. Yeah.
You and
Mm-hmm.
I'm skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
And however, I saw this ad on Facebook, and something struck me. This
Mm-hmm.
lady, um, who's also Japanese, she was
Mm-hmm.
just like me. She had her own business, and her husband had his business as well. But they were able to spend 3 months in Japan together, traveling and making memories and earning online at the same time. And I
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my gosh, there is such a way of living,
Mm-hmm.
spend time with husband. The quality time with husband was one of the things that I was really lacking in my life back then. And I sent her a message. She says, "Oh, all you have to do is watch this webinar, and you can learn about this business." So I did, and though I was always already busy, so I wasn't looking for anything else to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided I gotta do something to change my life. And this business, luckily, doesn't require a lot of time. So I
Mm-hmm.
started. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Yeah, I can understand, when work, when it comes like, the dendron, towards, working, and then it
Hmm.
jeopardize the people that you love. That's very, that's not a good thing, I find. Yeah, that's why
Hmm.
we're in this business.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yes. Okay, and the next one is, so I think this is something in your journey. You said that you've been in the business for 4 years plus.
Hmm.
What do you find yourself like change, or there's a result that you've seen yourself?
There's a
Yeah.
lot of changes within me. I was not a happy person before this business
Mm-hmm.
because I was always blaming like my husband, my kids, or circumstances, or the whatever. Right? It wasn't my fault. I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking it was my fault that I was miserable. It was always somebody else's fault. But
Mm-hmm.
now, I learned a lot of things through this business, and my mindset really shifted. And I started to see, how blessed I am, and I started to be so much happier. When I started this business, I thought I learn business strategies, and then just how to be a successful business person in this business, but I was wrong. This business taught me a lot of things to be a better person. It's not only the better in the business, but better in life and how I can serve to others. And I started with my family. My family is so much happier with me right now because, I changed. I started to take care of myself, and then I realized a lot of things, and then I can be kinder and show appreciation to my family as well. And other thing is because of this business, both my husband and myself started to see the huge potential working online or mobile lifestyle. So my husband let go of his restaurant. Now he has a food truck, and I am no longer a realtor, and I'm just 100% focusing online business. And because of that, now we are able to move to other city. And we used to live in a big city, Vancouver, but
Yes.
now we live in inside of Canada. It's called Okanagan area. It's beautiful. It's full of nature. It's slower life, and we are much happier. If we didn't start this online business, because I was a realtor attached to this specific area, right, to serve people, and my husband had a restaurant that's also serving local people. But now we are free to move, anywhere we want. So we just moved to Salmon Arm this year in March, and this was our third move after starting this business. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I can feel, that joy that you shared, it's like really there's life changing is happening to you, that you have
Yes.
like more time, family, and traveled. And, it's really like you're like full-time mom
Hmm.
that you are. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I even didn't own a dog
Ah,
because I
really?
was too busy to take care of
Ah,
anything else, right? So my dog Leo is my first dog.
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because now I have
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Welcome to what they call it, the poor parent, the free parent life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is going to be a journey. I can tell you that. Yeah, yeah, it is really happy. I understand. We were so, before the business, we were so negative. The feeling was everything. We blame ourselves, blame our, surroundings. Then,
Mm.
of course, for me was the tired, being in that space. So it's like a break free, when you're being in this business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, when you start this business, you will see the hope because there
Yeah.
is a plan laid out already.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many people ahead of us in this journey, and we can see all their success. If they can do it, we can do it as well. And
Yes.
those people, leaders in our business,
Mm-hmm.
they share what kind of mistakes they made. So, they tell us, don't do this, don't do that, so we don't make the same mistakes. And that saves a lot of time for people who starts later. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
so appreciative for those
Yes. It
leaders in
is.
our business.
It is true. I can say they are very selfless in a way. So
Yes.
they really inspire us. Yes. Thank you so much, Debbie. So I think we're about the end of the session. So
Mhm.
maybe you can share to us, what would you like to share your, advice to our audience about taking action, because we are facing a lot of skepticism. People
Mhm.
are afraid, the online space. Yes. Yeah. Share.
What I can say is if you are watching this video right now and, you're probably interested in what we do, or, maybe you are interested in online business, just
Mhm.
take a look, watch the webinar like I did 4 years ago. And that, literally changed my life. And you just never know what changes your life unless you try. And this watching webinar, it doesn't cost you anything. So
Mhm.
I don't understand why not.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
try not to think with your head, but go with your heart,
That's right.
because I was, if I
Mm.
overthinking, I don't know, maybe I got scared, or but because my heart told me just go for it, so I did. And that was 4.5 years ago, and I'm much happier person. I'm successful in this business. You just never know what changes your life like this. So
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I believe that, overthinking is just delaying that the opportunity is there. If
hmm
you're just delaying, you are just telling yourself it's no, like a big no to you. So,
hmm
so sometimes you don't overthink things. Yes. Thank you so much. And before we go, perhaps I want to say thank you to our audience who's watching live today. Thank you, Ian. Yes. Hi, Glenn. And thank you, May. Hi. And yes, and yes, I believe they share in their input. Yes. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes. And yes. And thank you so much. And yes, before we say goodbye, I'd like to wish you a pre-happy birthday, Debbie, because tomorrow is your special day. Yes. Hope you have a joyous, celebration, families, must be very, grand.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And when you mention your beautiful place, I love nature. I bet it's very beautiful. Hopefully
Mhm.
one day I could be there, to see it myself.
Yeah, please come.
Okay, so I like to say thank you so much, everyone. I wish you have a good day and goodbye today. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.